Hey guys, what's up? Good evening from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'm about to do a video on beast mode fragrances, and suddenly I got the idea like let's just do a random video. I haven't done this for some time. I did a few months back, perhaps earlier this year, but from time to time I like to update. Many of you looking for solid performers, so I sort of mixed it up. I have some heavy, darker fragrances, some freshies, some oud based. You'll see a nice little mix, and not everything lasts the same number of hours on me. These are all solid performers. Okay, sometimes I will just say perhaps in terms of the smell, some of these are not the best of the best of the best, but when you talk about performance, these are all solid performers. Okay, so you're talking about beast mode activated from designer niche side, freshy and darker, sweeter, this kind of mix. And on me at least, I can assure you I got great performance. So I have 17 fragrances, not 15, not 10, not 12, 17. Why? Because I've been putting them, then I suddenly realized, let's just go with 17. What's wrong with 17? It's an odd number, right? So first fragrance I'm going to show you, Nishane Safran Colognise or Safran Colognise. This is one of my trusted buddy when it comes to performance. I can wear this all year round. There's another version of this called Colognise or Colognise, I think, yeah. That one is fresh neroli, nice, little citrusy, really nice fragrance, but this one has a lot more oomph to it, a lot more body because of saffron, not saffron, saffron. This one really like projects, it's kind of like a suede leather vibe as well. Very affordable Nishane. These are more affordable line than Oolong Cha or Hachivat. Okay, definitely check out my review. Nishane Safran Colognise number 17. I'm gonna forget the numbers. I'm just gonna say next fragrance. I'm gonna show Arabian Oud Kalemat. This has some of the most awesome looking bottles and presentation. Really expensive but worth the money. You get some of the most purest quality from Arabian Oud. This is one of them. I love Kalemat Black, but the Kalemat is so nice too, so I'm giving it love. Some people say after reformulation these are weak, doesn't last. Let them sit in your collection for some time. They grow mature over at least 1 to 2 years. They cook in the bottle and they become uber long lasting. Okay, so people can smell you around. Don't worry about it. Super beast mode, got this blueberry note up top with that nice little amber and oud play. Check out Kalemat by Arabian Oud. Next one I'm going to show you a devil's fragrance. It's kind of like a very scary one, but I happen to love it now. This is called Gucci Guilty Absolute. This one right now is discontinued, but you'll still find it here and there, but not super cheap. This one, Gucci, is one of the most expensive fragrance from designer line. Alberto Morillas did this, and mostly it's about the dry leather, and opening got this band-aid sort of Savlon hospital floor, that sort of vibe. And it's very, I think, vetiver and leather mix, okay, and got some boozy vibe to it in the opening also. This is not for everybody, but the performance, man, and the juice color, so mesmerizing. Gucci Guilty Absolute is my next pick. After that, keep going strong. 24 Gold by Scentstory. This fragrance, it's not a new one. It has been in the market for some time. I heard, it's getting rare to find. Prices are going high. That's one thing. But performance, man, no compromise with the performance with this one. Man, this fragrance, for me, if you like Ragba Latafa, you can try this. This is more polished version, I think. But the raspberry, the crazy vanilla, man, this one, it's quality. This fragrance, literally one spray under the shirt, lasts forever. Okay, 24 Gold by Scentstory. Try it out. After that, let's show you a designer perfume that is called Terre de Hermes. Okay, Terre de Hermes is a classic top seller. Got this Icy Super with the super beautiful earthy orange with vetiver combination. Beautiful bottle as well. Got this H at the base, and they have quite a few flanker in this line, but my favorite always, I come back to this one. At some point you feel like, oh, it's gone, I don't smell it. People can smell you around, trust me. Last very long time, one of the longest lasting beasts, and it's a very beautiful creative fragrance. In the designer side, this is the upper class. This is one of the top designer fragrance of all time. Terre de Hermes EDT, one of the longest lasting ones. So coming from this side, let me show you a soapy fresh perfume which has some darkness. This is Prada L'Homme Intense. This fragrance is discontinued. Okay, this is the word that I have, and Prada L'Homme is still available, but Prada L'Homme, it doesn't have quite that push like projection longevity. It's kind of like on the moderate side. This one right here, it's a winter baby, nighttime, but added patchouli and leather. This fragrance make it like really strong. You can smell that leather on the top of that. It's something like equivalent to Dior Homme Parfum perhaps, or Dior Homme Intense old batches, that good, but it has this beautiful up class vibe. Okay, Prada L'Homme Intense, it's really long lasting. After that, let me show you Maison Margiela by the Fireplace. This fragrance hands down is the longest lasting from this house easily. I tried few. Perhaps there are some darker ones I haven't tried, but this is super long lasting. The smell of it is just roasted chestnut by the fireplace. You smell the woods burning, sweet, smoky, and it's like different level. It's one of my dream come true fragrances. I really cherish it, and one of the longest lasting from this house. My first ever in my collection was this, okay, by the Fireplace by Maison Margiela Replica. After that, YSL YEDP. This perfume right here, beast. This is one thing I got lucky recently. I got a 60 ml bottle, my 100 ml almost finished. So I got a backup bottle. I wanted to get actually two 60 mls, okay, but I just found only one. The new versions, they write eau de parfum here, okay, the new ones. Older ones, there's the simple bottle. And if you see the box said EDP, and these are the older batches. So the new perfume version is going to be much darker bottle. You won't see the like fade down here, okay. So make sure you know which one you're buying. The EDP is the best version of all of them, okay. Hands down, I always come back to this because the performance, you know, the smell complements the spicy apple kind of mixed with the blue shower gel vibe. In the blue category, this is a beast. Last whole day, okay. YSL YDP is a beast mode fragrance. After that, let me show you. This is House of Afnan. This is called Supremacy In Oud, okay. This perfume right here, if you have on your shirt, whoever is following you at the back, they will detect it for hours. You know, they can detect your fragrance being projecting like 8, 10, 20 feet. That's the power of this perfume. And I did say this is a better version than Oud for Greatness by Inicio Parfums, okay. Clone of that, but super value. It's a little bit expensive for Afnan, like it's like $65, but it's well worth the money because of the longevity and smell is so beautiful. It doesn't have that synthetic plastic smell that I also get from Oud for Greatness. Do not like that. This is a beautiful fragrance, okay, and the bottle is very nice too. Afnan Supremacy In Oud. After that, I think this is the last. No, there's one more. There's one more designer perfume, but this one right here is a powerhouse of a perfume. I always show you this one. The reason being, this fragrance never failed to impress with the performance. This is one of my longest lasting fragrance in my collection for a number of years. This is discounted at this point, pure Tonka, but you can still find it for a good deal. Take it. This fragrance in a 1 or 2 year time, it will become very scarce. You know, you will not find it anywhere. People will look for a good deal, but people will sell this for like $200 or so. That's not the point. Point is this one, the spicy Tonka, comparable to Fave Delicious by Dior, but this is a lot more spicy. If you do not like spicy, don't look this way. But this fragrance, no matter how you like the smell or what, this one is a trusted buddy all day. It's a winter perfume. It can cut through the cold, but I think nighttime you can pull it off, no problem. So pure Tonka by Thierry Mugler, Ultra Beast Mode. So I think I have about 7 left. Yeah, 7. Next one, let me show you an interesting one. This is from House of Escentric Molecules, okay, and I think this is Escentric 04, okay, and I have Molecule 01, these two, and I tried the whole line. Some of them are vetiver, some of them are iris, some of them just ambroxan. This one right here, it's an orangey goodness, okay. I once almost sold it off, okay. I gave it for sales, I was not reaching for it, and I was like, no man, I have a lot of orange based perfume. Then thankfully I didn't sell it off. This fragrance here, if you have this on, anything from this house, you feel like, oh, it's a light one, airy one, kind of thin, you'll be big time mistaken. You know, this fragrance is Ultra Beast Mode. It goes away. I think it got ISO super. So basically it's a steroid, you know, on the orange smell, it's a steroid heavy, you know, like not steroid, doesn't have steroid, but steroid beast mode activated, okay. The performance is just through the roofs, and one of the best smelling orange fragrances ever, okay. Check it out, you know, I have reviewed this. This is one of the best niche perfumes in my collection. Escentric 04, I write down the names. So we have 6 left. Next is Mancera Wild Cherry. So much respect for this perfume because I feel this fragrance is a little bit not for everybody. You know, if you like Tom Ford Lost Cherry, this can replace that for a fraction of a price. 120 ml juice. And this one, man, the longevity from this, sometimes I get like nauseous from it because how long it lasts and projects. Mancera has a lot of Ultra Beast Mode fragrances, no doubt, but this one I feel deserves a place here because this one lasts that long. If you like the smell of sour cherry, check it out. It's really good. It's very good projector for 3-4 hours. Amazing fragrance, okay. This is called Wild Cherry by Mancera. So top 5, a little bit special. These 5, even if I, let's say, exclude the last or the first ones that I showed you until now, the next 5 I cannot replace, okay. For performance, if we just talk about strictly performance, these 5 any day I can say without any shadow of doubt. Even the first, all these say 10 or 11, whatever, the 12 I just showed you just now, they are super long lasting. but this last 5 or the first 5 top 5, without any shadow of doubt, are some of the best longevity, not best long-lasting perfumes in my collection. Let me show you one by one. Number 5 is Naxos by Xerjoff. Bringing it back, showing it love it deserves. This not is just my favorite just for the performance. It's just an added bonus. The smell of this fragrance, it makes it super beauty. It's like a rare gem. I would not improve a thing on this DNA, okay? If it was up to me, I'll just keep it the way it is. It has been reformulated. The older bottle will look different, but man, Naxos performance is just through the roofs. It's like basically a tobacco-based fragrance. And I think it has sweetness of honey. Yeah, honey. Let me see. It's written at the back. Bergamot, lemon, lavender, jasmine, cinnamon, honey, cashmere, tobacco, tonka, and vanilla beans, okay? So basically, you can see the notes are all heavy notes, and this one actually performs. It promises and it does deliver, okay? So Naxos is a masterpiece, 10 out of 10 fragrance. Check this fragrance out if you love Pure Heaven, number 5. Number 4, showing you one of my beasts. This is the Blue Beast Interlude Man by Amouage. This is my backup bottle. Here is my current bottle. These two I have, and I'm getting Interlude Black Iris soon, which I'm making me very, very happy. But Interlude Black Iris is not as beast mode as this. That one is beast mode, but projection from this perfume, oh man, there is a word that this is so smoky, so leathery, so ashy, and so oud that people are scared of it. I never felt this fragrance is that. It's an animal, but I could tame this animal, you know, like I could get hold of it so much that I can rock this. This one doesn't rock me. You know what I mean? Interlude is one of my hidden gems, okay? If I want to grab attention, I put some Interlude. I go 4 or 5 sprays, man. I don't really worry. I worry about the people, but not really. But Interlude Man, hands down, one of the best performing fragrance in my collection by Amouage. Number 3, what can beat Interlude? This one, YSL Kouros, okay? This is the one designer that is in top 5, and you'll understand this fragrance is not a joke, okay? This fragrance is serious. It means business. Even at this current moment, the new formulations like this white, you know, base and this sides, the older ones used to have this metal everywhere, okay? If you cannot find that, you find this. This is a lot more wearable. It's floral, it's dirty, it's clean at the same time. Check out the reviews, okay? Check out my review. It got some like, you know, civet and this animalic notes. But despite everything, reformulation, people say this one, they destroyed the beauty. This one is discontinued. Get this, even after a few days, you won't get it. This one will be totally gone from YSL, like in the discounted sites as well. If you ever wanted to get Kouros, get it now. Understand later. You know, Kouros is such a stunner. It fills up a room. It destroys everybody's perfume. If something can beat Interlude Man, it would be YSL Kouros. Amazing fragrance, but very polarizing. Check it out, okay? Number 2 and number 1, getting intensified more and more. Number 2, PDM Kalan, Parfum de Marly, Kalan or Kalan, okay? The red bottle. They have only one red. This is the one. This perfume, I'll tell you one thing. At first, I did not like it. I gave it like, okay score. I'm like, oh, this is too much. It disturbs me, and it doesn't smell like Baccarat Rouge, which is supposed to be with the red, you know? But with the opening blood orange and everything, the whole thing is taken over by pepper, pink pepper. And this is a spicy, woody, you can say fruity and sweet perfume, but mostly the spices are always in forefront, okay? If you cannot handle this perfume, it will manipulate you. It will destroy you. It will take you down. But the performance, this, and then Latent exclusive, and also there's one more. There's one more from this line. They are all three are super beast mode, okay? And if you have Parfums de Marly, they are known for their performance. If you want the best performing one, this is one of your best bets. If you like Baccarat Rouge but a lot more spicy, this one, it projects like miles apart, you know, like people can smell you from 1 kilometer. Just joking, but you get the idea. Parfum de Marly Kalan is my number 2. So to top it all out, top it all off and everything, whatever is the expression, my first number 1, this fragrance yesterday I was thinking to sell it because of its performance. This is the very reason I don't want to keep this fragrance, because I find it too potent. This fragrance is the most potent fragrance in my collection, and that's my number 1 today. Frederic Malle Promise. I may keep it, may not keep it, but this perfume, man, you spray this, let's say right now, it's around 7 p.m. Tomorrow, 7 a.m., I will wake up smelling like this on my arm if I don't take shower. Such as the longevity of this. This line, the other ones are like $700, $800, like near $1,000, but this one, it's kind of like in Bangladesh, $350. It's on the cheaper side if you compare that with the other ones, but this is an expensive fragrance for a reason. They put all the best ingredients in this. They put the best performance in this. This one, they added some spicy apple with that, you know, Port Truffle lady. It was a potpourri smell, kind of like oud rose, lipstick rose. They have this rose. This one has the rose, but it also has spices, apples, and I think there's oud. Okay, so combinedly, this fragrance becomes like, with time, it opens up like this and it becomes bigger and bigger. You know, imagine a car like a BMW or something, new ones, you know, dark like roads, you know, by the mountains. I'll just give you an idea. You know, there's no lights on the roads, and you're only depending on your car for the roads lighting, right? And imagine your car has this special powerful projecting lamps, lights, like I don't know, HIDs or whatever, that the super strong laser sort of lights. It becomes like the whole road becomes like daytime. The power of the headlight is so strong. This is that. Nighttime, this one shines. It just projects. It can destroy any of these fragrances I showed you before. That is the power of this perfume. This is why it's so potent. You know, this is so special. So number one is Promised by Frederic Malle. Those are some of the beast mode fragrances. I think about 17 today. Let me know which ones you like and which ones are your most favorite potent fragrances. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye bye.